Keprios, who is the director of Visit Central Florida. And Kris, you know, you've got a big, I don't know, you got a heavy load to lift here coming up. There's a lot of new campaigns, and one of those campaigns is the Culinary campaign. And you know, Polk County is kind of in a unique position to gain strategic market positioning and share. Agriculture here is such a dominant industry, one of the top industries in the county, and it's certainly one of the top 3 in the state of Florida. And you've taken a whole campaign in 2022, 23, and possibly into 24 that focuses on culinary, including farm to fork.
Yeah, and it's going to be, like you said, going past 2023, 2024, it's really going to be more of a destination development initiative that we're undertaking at Tourism and Sports Marketing. It's going to go long term. And first of all, for those wondering, the viewers that are wondering, I am the same guy that was interviewing at the Orange Cup with hair.
He doesn't have hair now.
I joined Gerald's team, just took it all off. But no, yeah, so it's going to be a long-term play and campaign and initiative for us for years to come, because we do have those roots in agriculture, in citrus, and in culinary all over the county. So it's going to be great for us, and it's something we already promote. It's not like it's a new thing, but it's something that we can dive deeper into and create longer stays, spend more money for visitors, and that's what we're always looking for in all of our initiatives.
Super.
Yeah.
What in regards to this initiative, what, you know, and I know everything's not planned out, it's over a long plan, and you talked briefly about, but what are some of the things that we're potentially looking to roll out, do throughout this process for the culinary?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot like you all have talked about the Worlds, that event that's happening. I guess it's coming up, right? In just a couple of weeks. That's been a many-year process. Same thing with this. So it's several steps in the process. And the first step is really just gaining our inventory. What do we have in the county? We know what restaurants we have, but which ones are currently already doing farm to fork and working with local farms, which aren't, and which can we bring together? So it's really just taking an inventory of things. And then from there, it's going outward and promoting those things and adding events, special culinary events. We already have some great barbecue festivals and things like that are around the county, but it's creating new events and again, extending those stays, making more of a reason for the destination for people to come in. So again, it's going to be a many-year process, but we're ready to get it going, and I think it's going to be a great initiative for us.
What do you think of that idea about the Wake Fest, which is the water ski tournament on the new ski lake? The weekend of the 14th, I guess it's the 14th and 15th, somewhere in there in April. And then, you have the music fest, and then adding a culinary component. Is that typical of the type of strategy you're going to employ? Is just sort of combining events and making them bigger than they were individually?
Yeah, I think that's one thing we're certainly blessed with in Polk County is a huge number of events, but also a variety of events. So it's easy to pair things. So something that's already going on, and you look at what we did in partnering with the Lake Mirror Auto Classic many years ago, making a one-day event, eventually turning it into a multi-day event, because again, it always goes back to heads and beds and extending people's stays. So yes, I think being able to pull events together extends the event, makes it longer, makes it more of a reason for people to stay overnight and stay longer. So yeah, that's the kind of things that we're looking to do. Some of the events we're looking to create, especially
including sporting
space.
Events, right?
Yeah, and marrying sporting events. We did that also. Another example of one thing we've done in the past, the Arts and Athletes Festival. You take an event like Mayfair by the Lake, you bring in sporting event aspects to that, and you make one big event out of two separate events. So certainly looking to do that with culinary, with sports, and with other types of events and different segments in the county.
Wonderful. Talking about initiatives, events that have been here for a long time. Obviously, we had some footage there of Orange Cup that's been around for
80 some years.
Yeah, long time. Talk about the next thing that's on the horizon here with Sun and Fun. Obviously, that's if you're in Polk County, you know what Sun and Fun is, and something that's been with us long number of years, and I'll let you kind of share kind of where that's headed.
Yeah, it's funny. We've been talking about events around the county in a number of years, and you talk about Orange Cup, you think about the Tigers, and they've been here. It'll be 87 years next spring. Another one that has been here for a very long time. The biggest event or the biggest conference in the state of Florida is Sun and Fun. This year they'll celebrate their 49th year. In 2024, it'll be their 50th anniversary. So being able to work with them, make that a big blowout celebration is what we're looking to do. We've already started meeting with them about it. And again, going back to, we've been celebrating the 100th year of water ski this whole year. That process started a couple of years ago as we started putting that plan together, putting it in motion. We want to do the same thing where we replicate that plan, work with Sun and Fun, and starting to celebrate the 50th. Because when people get here for the 49th this coming April, we got to make sure they know that, hey, next year is the 50th, you got to come back. So a lot of great things are happening at Sun and Fun. We actually just had a chance to meet with them the other day. They just launched today. They announced you can go on right now on their website and buy tickets for next year's fly-in for the 49th. They have a brand new ticketing system. You do it all right there online, and you have it on your phone. You go in, they scan it, and you don't have to have 15 different scans. It's all one scan for your parking, your tickets, and it's all right there. So it should really alleviate a lot of those big crowds as they come in on the weekends. It should make things go a lot more smoothly and get a lot of people in and out of there, because we know that's a huge, huge event and the numbers that they bring in.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, Kris, the importance of, I'm going to jump back to culinary for just a second, but the importance of culinary to any destination, you think of a lot of them. You know, there's that are famous, you know, Louisiana. I was going to say Baton Rouge, but it's
New Orleans.
New Orleans,
yeah, all of Louisiana, really.
You know, famous for food. You know, well, it's kind of that way here, but there's no other county in the state of Florida that has the strategic advantages that we do that are sort of lying a little dormant, that can be resurrected, create competitive advantages over, you know, the surrounding counties as a true farm to fork destination, as well as just having some very unique stuff. I mean, the variety of food that we have here, maybe I'm just hungry, who knows? But the variety, yeah, could be.
It is 12:45, so yes. Yeah, it's true, and that's the thing. If you look at what when you go on vacation or anybody goes on vacation, that's the number one thing you're looking for. Is, okay, where are we going to eat? Where are the unique places? And Polk County certainly has that. Yeah, we have our barbecue places, but we run the gamut from the barbecue place, the Peebles barbecue that's been here for 50 plus years, to 1961, one of the newest upscale restaurants in Nutwood and Winter Haven. So it's making sure our visitors and our locals, really, frankly, know about these places and know that they can have these experiences here. They don't have to go other places, and we are unique, and we have world-class attractions. And we have a lot of natural attractions, and we have the culinary side. You look at some other destinations, yeah, they may have one of those three, but they don't have all of them, and we do.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. If we can, you know, I know that Gerald's the expert golfer in the room, you know, scratch or close to scratch golfer, but a big part of your responsibilities, promote marketing and promoting and selling our recreational sports, as you know, and some of that includes competitive as well. Golf being a big one. One of the state's largest sports sectors, and you know, there's a lot of new stuff coming. I know Streamsong's you know, just rocking and rolling right now, and others. How tough is that to compete against other destinations in Florida when, you know, the competition is at such a hyper level? I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's tough on every level in the tourism space, but certainly in the golf space in Florida. That's, people joke, and I think they said it when they opened Streamsong, the last thing Florida needs is another golf course. But when you're talking about a golf resort like that, it's a very special place, and they've announced their fourth course, shorter course, more executive style course that's closer to the lodge. That's going to be opening. That's going to be huge, continuing to build that as just a one-stop destination for golf. But we're very fortunate here. Again, we have a competitive advantage of 40 golf courses in our county alone. So other destinations, yeah, they have a lot of great golf courses, but to have that number and that volume of courses where people can stay in our vacation homes and stay on a golf course and play several different courses is a competitive advantage for us when we go to golf shows all over the country. And unfortunately for us, usually it's in the winter months. We're going to Michigan and Ohio and to the Northeast, and it's freezing up there, but those people are hungry and wanting to hear about golf and about Florida sunshine, and they want to plan their trip right there. So for us to be able to sell that volume of quality courses is huge. Yeah. Gerald's played all 40 of them probably, I don't know.
I've played a couple. Definitely all the Streamsong courses. Most of them well, probably all in the county.
I still haven't played the black course.
I've played them, but they won't let me come back, I don't think. The
turf management department said, no more Kris Keprios.
Yeah,
His pictures behind the desk in the pro shop.
Yeah.
But no, it's a great place, great resort.
Yeah, we
continuing
are
to grow.
Fortunate to have it, and it's been a huge economic drive for Polk County. I mean, I know a lot of people that are out there, and I want to say 95% of their business is from out of the state. Yeah. So people coming in to Fort Meade to go play golf.
Yeah, but when you go to Fort Meade, you got to stop at John's Restaurant.
There you go, John's
John's
Miners.
One of my favorites. Yeah. And you go to MC's Gun Shop, and there's a lot to do in Fort Meade.
Yeah, well, and Streamsong, going back to them, they're not great just for the recreational side of it. They have some great events they're hosted out there. Yeah. The American Junior Golf Association has hosted some events out there. And then as a meeting destination, that's another thing we do on the tourism side is sell Polk County as a meeting and convention destination. Certainly Streamsong is in that portfolio of places you can hold a very good meeting here.
Well, and that's a great target market too, Kris, because you look, if you're going to spend per person to recruit into Polk County, there's a certain amount of money that you can divide it all up. 5.5 million people visit Polk County every year, tourists. And when you look at the return on investment, it isn't just the body that comes into the county. You're looking at how much does that person spend or have a propensity to spend in Polk County. And so investing in certain sectors makes more sense than others because money is finite, right? But the return on investment that you're looking for example, Streamsong Golf. Well, you're going to spend $200-300 a round just to play golf, not to mention the hotel and something, per person per day. The per cap is extremely high, and that's part of your strategy too, isn't it?
Of course, yeah, and on the meeting side especially, because a lot of times they're going to bring their family, a meeting attendee will bring their family with them if it's a good destination like we have. So there's more people coming in. The family's off spending money while they're in a meeting. And then just in general, the meetings and the conventions market, they're going to spend more money. They're on the food and beverage at a resort or at the meeting destination, and then they're going out at night. So yes, that return on investment is higher in that segment, and it's a great strategy for us to go after.
Yeah, it's just like picking stocks or mutual funds. You've got a finite amount of money. You're going to put it with the same risk. Where are you going to put your investment? You're going to put it in the mutual fund or the stock that's going to provide the highest return on investment. Tourism and sports are no different. Focusing on what provides the best return on investment. And I think you guys have really done a good job with that.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for that detailed follow-up answer, Kris.
I thought it was just a compliment. I was just, no, yeah, it's been good.
Well, Kris, we really appreciate you coming kind of last minute. Coming on board and kind of give us an update on what's going on and what people can be looking to and for. What's the website for more information?
Visit centralflorida.com. People can go to that website.
Is it .com or .org?
Either one works.
It does?
Yeah, they both work. And we promoted visitcentralflorida.org for many years. We were able to buy the domain for .com several years ago, and now we really more promote that one. But either one works. They all redirect to different places, but Visit Central Florida is all you really need to remember, and it'll put that in Google and it'll get you there as well. So.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you coming, and that's some good stuff. Hey everyone, if you enjoyed this interview and want to watch more Sports Central, click the video below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.